Hi, I want to quickly demonstrate how I pre-chain ply my singles onto a bobbin so that I'm not chain plying while I'm spinning at the wheel. I just find this method easier and it's much more relaxing to ply pre-chain plied singles than it is to chain ply the singles on the wheel. So the first thing I do is I've got here a bobbin. This is just a bobbins up bobbin that came with my electric heel wheel 5. I've got a leader on it and I've made a loop in the leader, and I've folded, this is Malamute hair, so it's dog hair, so it needs to be spun very tightly to hold together. So I've left this on the bobbin for several weeks, but I would recommend, if you're going to pre-chain ply, that you leave your yarn to rest for a few days or so it's a lot less lively. So I've folded the singles over a little bit, thread the loop through the slip knot, and then reach through as you do with chain plying and pull the yarn through. And then this loop I'm going to hook over the tension knob on my wheel. Now this part here, you'll have effectively a 4-ply yarn, but that's just the beginning of the yarn. And then the next part will become a 3-ply yarn, and the rest of the yarn will be a 3-ply yarn. So you reach through the loop and hook it over and thread that over the tension knob. Like I said, I've done this with it hooked over a door handle. That works very well. And as you can see, you move back, holding the bobbin and the singles, and you can walk back quite a long way with this. I've done it at 5 meters and at 8 meters, and so with a space-dyed yarn, you would get much longer transitions and much softer colour changes, because you would get barber poling as opposed to blocks of colour. So you walk towards your loop, winding as you go. I normally go a lot faster than this, but it's a bit difficult while I'm filming at the same time. And then when you get close to where your yarn is hooked over, reach through the loop and pick up more of the yarn, and then that becomes your loop. Walk backwards, pulling the singles very gently. And there is this point here that's like a friction point, so you need to be very careful not to let this loop drag too much on the yarn, otherwise you could break your yarn. So walking backwards, pulling, keeping good tension, and then when you've walked back as far as you want, winding back in. Some people don't use a bobbin. Most people don't use a bobbin actually. They ply onto a ball, but I like to ply onto a bobbin because then I can put that on my Lazy Kate and ply it from there. So you can see this yarn is still very lively because it's had lots and lots of twist put in it, and so it's been resting for weeks, but it's still got lots of twist in it. So I'm approaching the loop. So I take the loop off and then reach through, pick up more yarn and hop, and that becomes the loop. And I pull the singles. It's much better to pull the singles from the bobbin than force it over the tension knob, because you don't want to break it. And just keep walking back.